Hi there, I'm the Divine Miss Mikki. I thought I'd been planning to do this for a while, and then on one of my last videos a wonderful insightful comment came, and that is about sort of explaining more about the combinations that can happen with the tarot cards, and the combinations that can give a different meaning. You can wrote, as in what the meaning is in the book, and work it from there. The way I do it is I'm more intuitive, so I let the pictures tell me the story. It helps to have a basic meaning, but that isn't always going to be the case. So I thought what I'd do, and sort of messages came through on how to do it, and I thought the card that is going to be our center card is the Ace of Cups, which is, what a wonderful card. My cup runneth over. All this love energy, love coming in, your fulfillment. But is that the only meaning? So I picked out a range of different cards from the deck. It's not the whole deck, but I sort of got a mix. So using this as our base, I'm going to shuffle because I have no idea what's going to come out, and I'm going to pick two cards to go with the main card. I'm going to just pick them out, and I think we'll do this one, and we will do that one. Okay, so let's see. We've got our main card. The first one out is the Four of Swords. That's retreat. It can be going within. It can be healing. Sometimes it's even the Death card. We've got love, Four of Swords. What is the other card? Happy families. What a mix. Look at that. So how could we read these? Because you've got two beautiful cards, and one that can be considered sometimes not the greatest card to get. But maybe it's saying that with a lot of love and self-love to recover from pain or an illness, can bring out a fulfillment. That's one possible meaning. That we've had a break from love, but it's all going to be okay. You're recovering from being overwhelmed. You're just so overwhelmed. But to take heart that it will all come together, and there'll be a lot of family support. 3 cards. I just gave 3 different meanings. So we will put these 2 back in different spots, and we will shuffle again, and we'll find another 2 cards. So by shuffling, if I've got no control over what is coming out, and just what I'm drawn to. Okay, again we have the card we start off with. We have the 7 of Wands. Standing up for yourself. What have we got with the last one? Okay. Straight off, looking at this combination, I'd say it's having to stand up for yourself, and while it's overwhelming, you have to stand up against this negativity that's being thrown at you. Have the self-love. Speak up for yourself against people or situations that are negative for you. It pretty well straight away speaks for itself. So let's put those back and let's pick another 2 cards. So the point of this video is to show how it's not the cards themselves, it's the combination of cards that can speak the most. So I'll grab that one, and I'm going to grab that one. Okay, again, the card we start with. Oh, well, we've got the 10 of Pentacles again. Oh, you're kidding. Well, I don't know how that happened, but we'll put them back in because we've already discussed that combination. So, though they came out in 2 different positions, so it can be, you know, a lot of love of family can help you recover because of the different positions. The family card was next to the love one, and the 4 of Swords was on the other side. So it can be with all the love from the family and the support network, you will overcome difficulties. So let's find another 2 cards. That was uncanny, but we want that one. And we'll try this one. Okay. Again, our base card. I can't help it, I've got to say it. Drunken Hillbilly Brawl. David from Tarot by the Bay. That's what he calls this card. I love it. I love it. But it's conflict. Now there's a few ways that we can decipher this combination, because the conflict can be an inner conflict and it's very overwhelming. It can be that there's conflict around and it's very overwhelming, but it's coming to an end. The cycle is coming to an end. Now, the closure of this cycle can cause a lot of conflict. But with love, you can bring it to an end. Conflict within a relationship is coming to an end. So, we might try one more. See what happens. Hopefully we'll get ones we haven't had. But that is the point that I wanted to make, was just how the combinations can just give totally different answers and different meanings. You want that card, don't you? Okay. So, here we have the original card. Yes. Now, we've had this card before, but this is interesting in this combination, because we have the 3 of Swords. That's heartache, that's betrayal, that's, you know, deep hurt, it can be trauma. And with the Ace of Cups, it can be that there has been some heartache that has caused an overwhelm of emotions. And it's going to take a lot of love and support to overcome that. It can mean that a lot of love from the support network around you will help overcome the heartache, the betrayal that's in the center of the issue. So let's do one more just for the fun of it. Let's see what we can get. It's interesting. Now put it. Oh, I want that card. Hang on a sec. I've just got to go grab a card. I'm back. So one more card. One more card. Oh, I want that one. Okay. So our center card. The World, the King of Cups. Now, the world may not necessarily mean a cycle coming to an end, but it does tend to. But it can also mean that the love is so strong that the world is at your feet and you're feeling very, very, very steady in your emotions. You're calm and collected. Everything is working fine. It can mean that there's been an overwhelm of emotions, but that's coming to an end because you're finding yourself. There's love that's bringing a cycle to an end, and it's coming from a very emotionally stable man. Now, if we had the Three of Swords or the Devil card, I would say that you may have love, but this man is a negative influence and may have some emotional issues. So there's so many different combinations you can have centering around one card. And I could go through all the cards and we'd be here all night, and let's not do a long one. But I think you get the idea. And there was something I was going to say, and can you bring it back, please? Because it was really, really good. It's gone. If I just keep talking, it might come back. But yeah, the tarot cards speak a lot. It's why I particularly love tarot cards that are predominantly pictures. I have some where it's only the court cards and the majors that have pictures. And I'm learning to sort of to be able to picture, probably the Rider-Waite is the best one, to then put that all together. But yeah, I thought, I love the idea of the cards, and I will work with it, but I have to feel, there. So, with the tarot, it was so good what I was going to say. Oh yes, thank you. So there's many subjects you can read on with tarot, and you'll probably notice there's a lot of brilliant readers that speak a lot on political matters. Now, when you're dealing with something like politics, current events, global scale, that does not always fit in with the personal level of the cards. I know that Joe Biden is often seen as the King of Cups in in political readings, and so it's trying to think that someone had a really good one for Zelensky. Oh, what an amazing man. I can't think of it, but yeah, every reader's going to have their own thing. So they have different meanings, different combinations when it comes to dealing on the political level, rather than, not the combinations, but different meanings for the combinations. So when you have the combinations, it's about fitting the combinations into the subject matter as well. It's not just doing the cards, it's working the cards to fit the subject, not fit your thoughts on the subject. That's why it can be really, really hard to read for yourself or people close, because who wants to read someone bad on themselves or on, their loved ones, I don't think there's that many readers that want to pick up a card and say, I don't want to learn that lesson today. Can I have another card? We're human. We have those moments. So that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. You can tell that it's getting cooler here because my hair's more down, which is really quite nice to have it down a bit. because it's not like having a blanket wrapped around my shoulders. Here in Australia, we are near, where are we? We are in May, yes. We're in the last month of autumn, which in some countries is fall. And we're heading into winter, and yeah, can feel it. Luckily I live in Queensland, so winter's not that bad. And it's short. And then it gets hot, and then the cyclones hit, and the rain comes. But winter is normally our drier months. You always wanted to know that, didn't you? I can tell you lots of things about Australia, because I've been around a lot of places in Australia. But if you don't live in Australia, well, where are you? Come over. Come visit us. We're a weird mob, but we are really cool. I'm going to leave it at that. So if you like this video, I hope you can gain something out of it, and gain a better understanding about the cards, and just understand that all readers are different. We are individuals, and we're going to do things our own unique way. It's important not to try and be a copy. I love watching other readers. It does not mean I want to be them. I want to be me. And that's the way it is. But I do get ideas, and I'd love to try that one day. You know? It's like life. Sometimes we get ideas from other people. It's wonderful. Share. So if you like this video, please tick that, the thumbs up, and share if you can. If you're not subscribed, I'd love it if you were subscribed. Please comment. I'd love to know what you think about this video, because I might do some more using different card combinations, and maybe even looking at oracles. People say, I read somewhere that oracles are meant to be one card and that sort of thing, but I kind of think oracle cards can tell their own story, and they're wonderful mixed together with tarot cards, and I just think they work well. But that's me. So I'm going to bid you adieu. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, day, night. It's night here, and that you're being kind to yourself. It's one thing to be kind to others. That is, imagine if we all were kind to others. But we've got to be kind to ourselves. That's essential. We have to have that love for ourselves. Love that is not ego-driven. There's a difference. And on that note, sending you heaps and heaps of love. And I'll see you later. Bye.